My name is evan.mudryk, and this is my YouTube channel. And this wonderful person who had a stroke, same as me, Akira Needsman, right? Needs
Neeson.
what? I mean, yeah,
Neeson.
needs him. Yeah. So had a stroke. I talked about long time ago, December 2021. So it's a long time ago, but recently Akira had a stroke really recently. So tell a bit about it. So like the question is um do the origin story, like what is your like background and you stroke and like and another stroke, or yeah, I'm so yeah, talk about it and I'll yeah see.
I had my first stroke when I was 20 in 2008, and that one was this, well, it was exactly like Evan's. We were both 20. We both had arterial venous malformations resulting in a hemorrhagic stroke. Um, Mine happened in June and his happened in November. So it was much colder for him. But so that stroke happened. I recovered pretty well from it. I worked really hard. I did rehab, and then I went back to university. I got 2 degrees. I got married. I had 2 children. And then at the age of 34, when I was home with my 2 kids who were 3 and 6 at the time, um, I was home doing laundry and I tipped over onto the floor, and it turned out I was having a second hemorrhagic stroke. And that was February of 2022. So just 11 months ago now.
Yeah.
And that stroke has messed me up in a whole variety of ways. I don't have use of my left arm, is my main concern, but
See.
I know that there's many people, Evan included, who go around the world with one hand and they're just fine. They figure stuff out and they know they have little tricks. Evan is one of my go-to people that I talk to when when I'm not sure how to do something with one hand. I say, Evan, how do you do this? And he usually has an answer.
Well, yeah, I mean, before I came to the networks, the Bonnie Doon Mall.
Yes,
Yeah,
I met Evan at a drop-in day program called Networks Activity Center Society of Alberta. It's just a drop-in place where people can go and have community and meet with other survivors and do recreation therapy based things. So I met Evan there at a support group.
yeah, and like we like talk and like we are both brother sister, basically. I mean
So Evan really stood out because I've met a lot of stroke survivors since my stroke in 2008, but I have never met another stroke survivor that had an AVM at 20. So Evan was very, he stood out as someone because we had a similar experience. And yeah.
yeah, I mean, and honestly, like it's you are very thermal, like very spoken of, talking to different people, and I really enjoy just discussing different topics, and yeah, and we are yeah, just good friends, and yeah, and and anyway, so back to the stroke story, were you you were like the first stroke you were in Yukon, right? Or it's like
I was in Whitehorse, Yukon, yeah,
yeah,
working for the summer, which is my hometown.
yeah,
I was at work, but luckily everybody that I worked with was trained in first aid and they really quickly called 911. So I got care really quickly. and they came. I was at the federal government building in Whitehorse, and they came to the loading dock of the government building, which is a pretty good place to have a stroke because I got care really quickly. The hospital is like 5 minutes away. I got there and they immediately did a couple procedures to relieve some of the pressure, and then I got medevac to Edmonton.
Yeah. And you stay here in Napton, and like that's what like I'm so like sad of like another stroke last year, and like
I
yeah,
am
like
sad that I
and
had
that's
this
why like
stroke too.
it's no cause, or like what's like
Well, they think it's probably the same arterial venous malformation issue that happened with the first one. The problem is, I did all of the follow ups between my strokes. I went to every single appointment, I had every single scan, but um, the structures they think have burst are so deep in my brain that there's no scan that exists that can actually see them, and they're not something you can operate on. So they're just it's just bad luck, really.
yeah, and like but I'm like concerned because I had a stroke and like take Capra too, and I'm concerned to have another stroke, and you were it's like the sample like so yeah, I'm worried too. I'm
Yeah.
obviously
I
talking,
really hope you don't have another stroke.
yeah,
And I wish I hadn't either, but
yeah, but
it's like,
yeah, I mean, say la vie. I mean, like, yeah, but it's like crazy, and like, and it's good to like, I mean, like, and that's right. Like the last time, like, I'll like interview. I'm different interview, like concerts and other stuff. But yeah, but the stroke, and yeah, like you are like the most proud, and I'm so sad. But and yeah, like so like you like before like I was in networks and you were not there, but like but yeah, but you have like recently exercise or like push-ups or like swimming or other stuff.
I am still in active outpatient therapy through the Glen Rose Rehab Hospital, and it's
Mhm.
amazing. So I go there twice a week, and I'm doing like walking and balance exercises there, which is really good. And then on my own, I've been going to Aquasize, and I have a friend that's taking me to CrossFit, which is pretty cool.
What is I mean cross I mean like I love swimming not recently but you like tell me more of CrossFit.
I can't speak to it. I've only been once. I'm going
Oh,
this
oh,
week.
okay, so
Yeah.
no,
So I
okay,
don't really know much about it, but it seems pretty cool. And you
yeah.
can adapt everything so that you can do it, with one arm.
Back to the first stroke. So you like then like waited and like seems fine. Like it's like the first stroke you seem normal enough, but I mean like maybe
Yeah.
like balance or like any like yeah like tell me about the few like trouble things
Yeah.
of the
So
first stroke.
my first stroke, uh, my brain bled. And what happened is the blood went into the ventricles, which are four little holes that we all have in the middle of our brains.
Yeah.
So because the blood went there, it didn't affect much of my function. My left hand didn't work great, but it worked. And I limped a bit because my left leg, I had weakness in my hip. And then everything else was like memory, cognitive, um, for me. But it was still like a really, very traumatic thing. And I had to go through and had to relearn how to do a bunch of stuff. But I think I've carried all of the things that I learned from that recovery into this one.
So you like didn't like do like the Glen Rosen or like Pinoca like not really or
I did. I was an inpatient at the Glenrose the first time
okay,
for 4 weeks.
yeah,
And then I did outpatient for 6 months. And then this time I was an inpatient for 4 weeks again. And then I've been an outpatient now since May. So
So
about
it's
the same. But eventually that'll end and then I'll just be in the community. But I'm hoping to volunteer a bunch.
so what is the inpatient and outpatient? I'm like that's why.
Inpatient means you sleep at the hospital.
Oh, okay, I see.
Outpatient means you go to the hospital and you come back home.
Oh,
Hmm.
so yeah, like you were like in like Glamis, but you like didn't do Panoka.
I did not do Panoka.
Yeah,
They asked me if I would want to go. I was a candidate to go, but I
yeah,
said no because it would have been way too hard to see my kids.
yeah, yeah. And you how many like how like it's two girls
I
and
have
like
two girls. One is 7 and the other is 4.
yeah, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I want to have children, but we'll see about that. But hopefully,
You
yeah, yeah,
just keep putting yourself out there. I think that's all you can
yeah,
do. I don't know.
yeah. Just do karaoke and yeah, and
Good
we
for
like
you.
yeah, we like twice or maybe 3 times, like at least twice. You came and yeah, you sing the first
Yeah.
whale things like yeah.
Yeah, Wild Thing is my go-to karaoke song. And I just want to say while I'm on here that the fact that Evan goes out to bars around Edmonton to sing karaoke when he has aphasia, I think it's so brave and so incredible. He has a really good time. And if I still drank, I would be out there with you.
Yeah, I'm like it's why so sad of like the new like alcohol to like drinks per week, so which is crazy, but um you drinks like recently or it's like
No, I decided after this stroke that there was two things that I was indefinitely quitting:
okay,
drinking
drinking,
because it
yeah,
just doesn't seem worth it,
yeah,
and
yeah,
multitasking.
okay, yeah, yeah, but I'm worried about like the children like has like multitasking is so what is like the so like we are done here, but like what's like the number one thing is it's not multitasking, it's like one thing of doing what
Yeah, do one thing at a time and just focus
yeah,
and decide what's the most important thing that is going to get your attention and do that.
yeah,
And that has nothing to do with being a stroke survivor. That's just how people should operate in general.
what's like the most challenging like the that's why the stroke has some issues but what is like your one thing you want to do.
Drive.
Okay, you
Yeah.
didn't drive, I mean yeah,
I, I was driving between my strokes, and then now I need to wait to start driving again. And it would just make everything so much easier in my life if I could drive places. But it's okay because there's other ways to get around. And
you like take debts or like
I take DATS, and I think DATS is an incredible service.
yeah, I mean, like hate or love it. It's like that's just what happened. It's, I mean, I take a bus like in 2011, and I hate it. But like that's is more longer and like it's like take or leave. It's yeah. I mean,
It's a very safe way to get around. You
yeah.
have to be organized and you have to be able to plan your life in advance. But if taking the city bus is too challenging, then DAPS is a really good way to go.
So that's is like on the phone or like just
Well,
telephone, like or
you can call in and book it, or there's an like an app that you can
oh,
get,
Oh,
So I book my trips usually on my phone, which is
oh,
super easy.
cool.
Yeah.
In the future, it's like in the holidays plans or like not really. I mean, probably not. Or, I mean,
Well, I had my stroke last February, so like just
yeah,
just
yeah. Oh
short of
yeah,
a
right.
year ago.
So
And last summer we didn't really, do stuff because I couldn't have. It would have been too hard. I would have maybe had to bring a wheelchair and this kind of thing. But it's really cool because now a year later, summer is coming, and I'm like, we could totally plan some trips because I've recovered to the point where now I feel pretty confident. I have a lot more energy
yeah,
and I could go to a lake. It'd be
yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah.
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 So we'll do some of that stuff this summer. I'm also hoping to go to my home, the Yukon,
Okay.
and I have a trip planned to Ottawa. I haven't
Oh,
booked it yet, but my friend is getting married out there.
oh, nice. So I'm married to Ottawa. Like you, like I've never been, but how about you?
Oh,
Like,
Ottawa's beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, so it's like you always like celebrate different events like the strokes and other stuff. I mean like you are excited like 1 year like the second stroke like it's
Oh yeah.
coming.
So
Yeah,
the
so
first my first stroke, I threw myself a big party at a bar in the Yukon and I called it my brain anniversary. It was really fun, but I was 20.
yeah,
It was a different stage of life, right? Now I'm 34 and I'm like, I don't need to wait, I'm 35. That's a lie.
yeah. Oh
And I
no.
don't I'm 35 and I don't need to make a big deal out of it. So I think this year I'll probably go out for dinner with my husband
Yeah.
and cuddle
Big
my
guy.
kids because and every day is really a celebration of your recovery, just like you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Every day that you get up out of that and you face the world and you go and you do something, that's a win.
Yeah. So like yeah, so I mean like so like you're not celebrating like the what
I'm not
like
celebrating the same way. I'll
yeah,
celebrate it,
yeah.
but it'll just be a lot lower key.
Yeah, so it's different.
I'll honestly probably try to spend some time that day at networks,
Uh,
hanging out with other survivors because that makes me feel connected and really happy. So yeah, I'll probably do that and go out for dinner with my husband and call it a day.
for me personally, I was so shy in this insecure, but now I'm open to see. But how about you? What is your like reflections of like different challenges or like you are like same like challenges or like or yeah different or like or it's I don't.
I think that life presents everybody different challenges. And I think for people like us that have had a very obvious one or two, where you've had a stroke, it forces you to reflect on things and see things in a different way. But I think that everybody in the world has those kinds of events. It doesn't have to be a stroke, it can be, a car accident or having a baby or, and it forces you to kind of look at things in a different way. And everybody is showing courage by getting up, getting out of bed, and trying to make a difference in the world.
I know what you're saying. Like my aphasia has some issues and like it's and that's why I the first interview I have lots of questions and I didn't do it and now I know like no like questions and but we talking to you but how is my like speech or my like aphasia or it's my like stroke Um, it's
And
pretty
then
good.
since I met you 3 years ago
Yeah,
to where you are now, like your speech has come miles. It's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
And I
But
think it's because you put yourself out there and you keep working and you're doing this YouTube channel. And there's so many things that I find inspiring the way that you go about your recovery.
yeah, and it's and that's why like it's incredible and like and it's should be better. It should be better, but it's not. And like tomorrow is another day. It's like gone all the wind. Like and it's all that. It's like it's nothing at all. Um, but yeah, I'm just too like focused in different interviews and channels and different things. But how about you, Akira? What is your 5 year goal plans or you like
Well,
you
I want to
know?
drive again. I'd like to go back to work as a substitute teacher,
Okay, right.
but that I also want to be volunteering. I'm going to have the opportunity to be a peer supporter with stroke survivors that are in the hospital.
Okay,
So
that's
that
awesome.
would be really cool,
You didn't
as
try
well as
it?
doing some volunteering at the Glen Rose. And then, of course, at Networks, because that's the best gig in the land. So, yeah, I just want to spend more time, make a difference, take care of my kids, take care of myself, rebuild my body, and get better every day, you know?
Yeah. You like so you had a stroke, but but you were like doing the teaching or like sub substitute teacher or like oh tell me the story of what is your because like you didn't like get a job or like or maybe you do but yeah tell
No,
me
I'm a sub on at a couple schools and for one school division, but I wasn't subbing every day. Like it wasn't a full
yeah
time thing for me. I would sub usually 2 to 4 days a week, depending, so that I'd have time because I still need to nap every day, and I still needed to nap every day before I had this stroke. But that's okay.
yeah that's fine I'm like but yeah I mean you're like doing well like barely I mean like same as me but yeah it's for me like I just yeah that's why like I like was always like thinking like about my dream or like the star like the Pinocchio just to reach the stars and yeah um but so you like was like so you were like you didn't like do like subs again like the stroke happened and like the rehab and like you
Yeah.
still doing.
So basically, if I'm not driving, it's hard for me to work because
Oh,
they're,
okay. Oh, okay,
so I have to wait till I'm driving again. Yeah. Which is
and
fine.
yeah I mean like so you like still like pause of the driving or like
Yeah,
or
so the way that it works with subbing is basically you have a spot on a list.
okay
So we should be able to go back to those positions once I'm ready.
just chilling different people like but how how about you I mean like are you seems boring or like or exciting I mean yeah
I love going out for supper and I love going to different events and stuff if I
yeah
can. But everything in the evening is usually organized around my kids.
okay so
Yeah.
so
What they have going on, or if they have a concert, or if they have a lesson, then that's always priority.
what is like the best restaurant in Edmonton like all time or
My favorite restaurant is Bodega by Sabor. So Sabor is a really delicious restaurant downtown, Italian, and they have little tapas bars, and Bodega Highlands specifically because they have a bunch of bodega locations. But in the Highlands, it's my favorite because it's small enough that it feels really intimate. And I've never gone there and not had an incredible conversation with whoever I'm eating with. And you're eating all small plates. So instead of eating a huge meal, you just get little like appetizers kind of, but oh, they're so good. It's the
Yeah,
best.
yeah,
And they also have a really good on de-alcoholized wine if you're into that.
yeah. I mean, like Bodega, um,
Bodega Highlands.
Highlands. Okay, okay. Just all like just all Bodega Highlands. Okay, well, I'll check it out. Cool. Yeah, I'll try different things. I'm excited to see.
Yeah,
And
we can go sometime, Evan.
oh, okay, cool. Sounds good. Excited. Um, so you're not like doing like next time like karaoke or like just me and you or like or
Oh,
uh yeah
we can rock karaoke again.
or like
Sure.
dinner and the show or like
I'm
maybe
in.
yeah
I'm in. I don't need to drink to have fun. So
girls want to have fun like
yes.
yeah yeah
But
uh,
it's less of a good karaoke song though.
yeah yeah I'm so like surprised I like we like talking yeah like and like the Zoom like yeah it's just cuff it's like the time left is 8 minutes or less than 8 minutes but if you want to talk or to go like oh you have some other point but yeah I'm like struggling of like different topics but yeah but we like we know each other like quite well
I
but
think so.
yeah, yeah but maybe like but yeah but we should yeah
I'm really looking forward to Folk Fest this year. What about you?
oh yeah yeah we like met like yeah
We ran into each other at Folk Fest, and I was very emotional about going. Evan probably doesn't know that, but the fact that because I go every year, and then going with my wheelchair was a little, I had mixed feelings about it. But then I ran into Evan, and
yeah
all of a
I'm
sudden everything
like
was okay.
like that's why like we like met like in the folk fest like that's like I thought on like Facebook or like different things like yeah I mean maybe I'm remember like or remember backwards but yeah we yeah I'm excited like and like oh yeah like well and yeah yeah Folkfest is back which is great so you're like going like this August again or
Oh yeah.
yeah yeah
And this year is it'll be right around mine and Andrew's 10-year wedding anniversary.
oh nice yeah
Yeah. So that's cool.
yeah because like that's what like the first stroke happened and like you like pop the question like Andrew or yeah
Well, the first stroke, we started dating a year and a half
okay yeah
before I had my stroke, and then
yeah
he didn't leave my side.
yeah
And then on the third anniversary of my first stroke
oh,
in 2011, he
okay
proposed.
okay
And then we got married in 2013.
like 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 you like pop the question in 2011 like in
He popped the
Jan-
question, but yes.
yeah but like in January like or like
And we popped the question on the anniversary of my first stroke.
Yeah, which is like what the because like I always
June
remember.
17th.
Say again.
June 17th
June
was,
7th.
yeah, that's my first brain anniversary, and my second is February 21st.
So it's like in spring, summertime. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, um, yeah. Well, I guess I'll wrap it up.
Yeah, and we
It's
can do this again, so no worries.
Yeah, yeah, I know. That's right. It's like hopefully that's right. You should check out like you like subscribe my channel. I can
Of
hopefully
course, I subscribe to your
no,
channel,
yeah,
Evan.
yeah, I know. Thank you. But like some like like ingrates or I'm just joking, but it's like but yeah, I had a stroke and you also had a stroke, and yeah,
I
it's
have two
one,
strokes.
yeah, well, two stroke. I mean, like you are two and then one. So, but yeah, but anyway, it's terrible, and you should like more like more like research or like more like thing. I mean, it's like we didn't know like the whole compass of the brain and like so we should like do more research or like as well. Like thank you so much.
Thank you. This was lovely.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll do it again and yeah. Um
Have a good one, Evan. Thank you.
yeah. See you later. Bye bye.